Hey, welcome back to FTL mod showcases. We got a new ship, and this one's a bit special. Inspired, because it's made by me. Pretty lengthy story behind this one. First of all, yes, this ship is ridiculously overpowered. Second of all, I usually do not play, let alone make overpowered ships like this. Basically, I was watching somebody else stream my own fleet pack. You remember that one, right? 16 ships. Stuff like the Anomaly and the Nightingale and Triquetra. You know, those 16. And he was not having a good time with them. Turns out the man likes his ship a little bit more potent, and I thought, you know what? You were kind enough to play my ships, let me whip up something that you might enjoy more. Hence, the Inspired. So yes, this marks my very brief return to the modding scene of FTL. This ship will not be available on the modding forums. Only... I'll see if I make a link to this one, if somebody really wants to play this one. If my audience is anything like me, they won't. But, you know, I made the ship, I might as well play it, right? So anyway, onto the ship itself, I guess. I cut a few corners, namely I just used the sprite from the Magpie, as well as the layout, which I just blatantly copied. Then we have the NG prototype from Arsenal, which I turned into an artillery beam by upping its cooldown by 2, so from 16 to 32. And you have the Heavy Vulcan from Arsenal. Then you have the Plasma single shot from Arsenal. The Breach single charge, which is the Flak single charge from Arsenal, but instead of doing damage, it just breaches and pierces all shields. And there's the Stun single charge, which was the Ion Blast from Arsenal. But instead of doing ion damage, it just pierces and stuns. And then there's Joy's Suffocation, which means you don't need oxygen, you don't need a med bay, you don't need fire suppression. This augment covers you completely. So I don't think I'm going to have any difficulty on this run. I really was hesitant on playing this, but you know, I made it, so why not? Might as well show it off myself as well. So let's get started. Should be a pretty simple thing. Federation Academy you attended, proudly informed that it has for many standard years studied ballistics and ship-to-ship combat at a Rock Court School. Good for you. So anyway, for those who are not aware, these things only fire once per fight, and you know a Vulcan when you see one, right? So yeah, it's gonna be pretty easy. I'm glad to be able to inform that the person who I did make this ship for was happy with it. So he enjoyed it. And that's good enough for me. Whoosh. So yeah, he's healing even though he's suffocating. Stunner seems to be working quite well too. They still got a missile off, and it missed again. Wow, you guys are having some really bad luck there. Also, do you really need that med bay? Oh wait, that's the wrong. That is a level 2, if not 3 med bay. Yeah, level 3. Look at that. So much for trying to go for a crew kill. Stupid level 3 med bay. Crew kill is not... Well, aren't you just the smartest one from the bunch? Level 3 doors too. Wow. Sure, we can sell. For the record, we are playing this in Captain's Edition, even though all of the weapons are Arsenal. This can give you an oxygen upgrade, which we don't have. So the idea is that we complete this run with the starting weapons. Plain and simple. At least I like to think as much. Come on. Dang it. I think we got this. Could just rush and kill, but... well, do we have enough? I can do 2 more shots. Yeah, I think it's safe to say we got them now. Alright, we can shoot to kill. There we go. McIntyre. Okay, why don't you go do sensors? Also, go fix that, I guess. For those wondering how the augment works, it's basically just the emergency respirators that, instead of lowering suffocation damage by 50%, they lower it by 150%. Pretty simple. That's not going to start a fire where I want it to. Okay. Hey, there's our base. How's things going with the Counter-Strike stuff? Quite there. Again, a level 3 med bay. Come on, lads. Yeah, board over. That's a brilliant idea. Keeping you busy, huh? As long as you get good stuff out of it. Sure. We're not allowed to do pirating. And besides, the stream will be available on YouTube. It'll be a while, but it'll be there. Let's get some power. What's up with all the stations? It's like we're fighting nothing but stations now. Well, nobody died yet. $16 times particular game mode. Doesn't Counter-Strike only have the 2, like hostages and bomb thingy? Or am I that out of the loop? Life support failing. What life support? There's no life support. What are you talking about? We don't do life support here. Oh, what have I done? Broke the Vulcan. Okay, don't use speed hack with something that fires this quick. So what happens if I turn it off now? Is it gonna fire all those shots? Yep, there it goes. What if I jump? Would it fire them on the next ship? No. Well, that was weird. Okay. We cannot do piracy. Oh, I have drone manufacturer, right? So I could theoretically produce something on board the ship. Oh, it takes scrap. And he's nowhere to be found. Computer informs you that the crewman is recharging in his personal quarters. Okay. Hey, this is a ship that will probably burn quite nicely. Yeah, that's pretty good. Wait. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's try to breach the weapons. Well, they're gonna be dead pretty soon. Well, if you get partnered up with somebody who's remotely good at the game, you should be fine, right? One shot will do. Alright, we're done. Dead. Dead. Go get him, I guess. Alright. Well, it's probably going to be a fairly quick run. Outbreak. Nope, we don't have a med base now. Things love is really complicated. I'll take your word for it. Doing this still gets you the bad thing, right? Like, he's a slave and he wants to leave, and if you don't do it, somebody else might leave as well. Yeah, so we're just gonna do... Actually, I'm gonna do this and that. I better have this side be on fire. We might. Alright. Surrender is not an option. guess we'll just wait. Uh-oh. Well, the artillery almost screwed us up. Let's turn that off and let Gunner get some training. He'll get there. Patience is a virtue, right? Only 36 more shots. I think we'll get them here. There he goes. Alright. That'll help. Just set every single room on fire. That'll work. We need missile defense. Sooner rather than later. Cool. Alright, human, you're gonna have to go and repair that. Sure. Store. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Well, we have stuff to sell. We might get lucky and get enough scrap to just buy cloaking. Your equipment will allow you to transfer goods quickly. What do you mean, my equipment? Should we buy one of these? Just for the heck of it? Let's get the legal codex. You had a scrap transporter. Processing takes a while, but loading the cargo becomes an easy task with the heavy-duty teleporter. You check the ship equipment catalog. How big is this codex? Zoltan Legal Codex is the basic of general system law, even when stored in supercapacity microdrives. This behemoth of legal documentation still files an entire cargo hold. Okay. Well, there's that solved. Catch a Federation fish with this signal, prepared to be boarded. Okay, so now what? You will never win. You both will be killed by my NG. Prepare to be ashamed. Do we even need to worry about their weapons? I don't think so. Boop. Boop. It's sniping people with a Vulcan now. How cool is that? PDS. Small, yada yada. Federation vessels have incidents in the sector during the last saga. Suggest you have come here with ill intentions. We prevent you from bringing your filthy violence to our world at all costs. Well, unfortunately for them, this pierces shields. Should be able to leave before they're, yeah, just go poof. All the defenders have been slain and the ship drifts dead in space. Quickly approach the south ship encampment, then you hasten to jump away. How much time do you have? It's only at 10%. Plentiful time remains. Clear they flee from rebels when massive invaded, but their ship is seriously damaged and they need help. Whoever wants to go aboard to see if they can provide help, they request some scrap for the task. Yeah, sure. Goon returns bearing good news. They were able to improve the refugees' engines and convince one of their crew to join your cause. Nice. Zoltan ship jumps, claims the refugees are criminals, accused of escorting the fugitives. Prepare to burn. Yeah, it's an overpowered ship, but it's fun, I guess. You can't even hurt me. I want to see what the beam does. It should take out the Zoltan shield and the shields along with it. I forgot to stun. That's not smart. Yeah, there it goes. And poof poof. Just for goodwill and seeing how effectively you dispatched the enemy ship. Yeah, we did do well on that one, didn't we? Stupid Zoltans and their stupid ways. Now it turns out to be a hiding place of a rock smuggling crew taking refuge from the Zoltan border police. They didn't seem prepared to rescue you or leaving. Their coordinates and open fire. Okay, so fire will still help, just not as grand. Just gonna hit them with everything. Alright. See if they get out of this one. Don't really know what's going on in there, but I think it's going to matter too much. Ah, they're fixing oxygen. Cowards! No rock plating to save them. Should be able to spend a little bit of time in here. Weapons aren't a problem, so we'll ignore it. We won't be fighting for very long. So any shield / engine training we can get is well appreciated. Store. Well, my control is still handy, I guess. Could get hacking. We have room. Oh, look, we can get another. Your equipment will allow you to transfer goods quickly. Why? We don't have the cargo teleporter. Onboard science lab. Kind of curious to see what this does. Let's get rid of the drone manufacturer and get the science lab. It seems like we're going to be rebel diving, but that's okay. Conduct some research on a nearby system. The galaxy is full of hidden wonders. Who knows what your team might discover if you let them take a closer look. Place as interesting as pure hydrogen. Efforts of your staff do not yield any significant results. Is pure hydrogen interesting? Rebel primary units are as home sweet cruiser. We will be up and running shortly. I'm sorry, but we've got our orders. Why do you always say they're sorry? You clearly know that they aren't. And again, neither will I be. Welcome, Just Carrier. Oh, it's just the cruiser, no ASB or anything incoming, huh? Well then. It's 75% chance to hit, and it did. Okay, are any more fires being done? No. Oh, it's still being... Nope. I needed to make an OP ship for somebody. So, that's one of the OP things on it. How can they not be out of missiles yet? Oh, right, because this is our Captain's Edition. Should have known that. Over there. We're gonna take this dude out just out of principle, I think. I'm gonna counter that. Alright, their crew must be in terrible position right about now, right? Okay, breach there, breach there, breach there. How are they keeping everything as high as they are? Right, that's a double kill. I think we'll be able to get a crew kill. We still only get one fuel out of it, but... Oh, you got a repair drone, huh? Oh, they... God dang it, lads. Oh, so much for the crew kill. Stupid repair drone. This could go wrong, right? Nope. Make a ship disappear once more. The rebels obviously believe that you'll try to jump. They hurry towards the next beacon. This allows you to collect a small amount of salvage. Hey, ASB, that wasn't the thing before. It also gives you a fleet delay. I don't think that's gonna help me much. Eternal outposts. No idea what that sector is. Could be just a civvy sector. Ship links up at Langley, yada yada yada. That's normal. Okay, standard fuel. Sultan space. Okay. We have the... No, we got rid... No, we still have the codex. Let's see if it helps us in any way, shape, or form. It's not guaranteed to have blue options. Science! Galaxy's full of hidden wonders. Who knows what your team might discover? Research team analyzes strange radiation emitted from a nearby system. After closing in, they discover a direct alien vessel of unknown origin. You request full data on the craft and run scans for the entire jump cycle. The vessel is equipped with very advanced reactor tech. Based on the data that is gathered, the crew suggests some optimizations of your own reactor. Which means the science lab already paid for itself. Yay. Let's not risk bottom path. Says I've picked up a refugee ship. Right, hail. I think we're the bad guys. Time to torch him. Good luck on all that, you're gonna need it. Alright, bang. Takes out the entire Zoltan shield, that's good. I don't think it does so on the flagship though. Yay, free stuff. I guess we're gonna go look at hacking now. Attack the slaver scum. Torch him. Actually, we could wait for the artillery. Nah. Torch, 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 torch. Cool. Stun. Oh, they got the fire. Damn. Keep forgetting how quick freaking NGs are at taking out fires on enemy ships. They never are on yours, of course. But on enemy ships, they are pretty good at it. Not as good as we are at dodging shots. Oh wait, no, I meant that in the opposite way. Seriously. Could you not? Like, not? Also, could we dodge at least one of those every now and then? Go human, kill them all. He's not going to kill them all. He doesn't have it in him. Alright. Moving on. Try here. That was good. Let's wait for the artillery before we start attacking their oxygen. Oh, we don't need to. Shields went down. Cool. Should probably heal at some point. Well, repair, but you know what I mean. Well, good luck. You guys are gonna need it. My crew heals. Your crew suffocates. And there's our store. System casing. We don't want it. I'm holding on to this because it might do something. Say with the science lab. Its current conflict at hand, our sector remains trade friendly as ever. Oh, we can't sell our trade goods to them? I guess they don't care about getting another codex. Let's get some fuel through this. Don't care about any of that stuff. Don't care about fuel. Do we have something to sell? No. Let's get some repairs then. Why not? It'll make it easier for them to get better at it. You really should not have boarded. Oh well. Well, they might be able to kill him actually. Go, Zoltan. There you go. Good job. All that, and they're still gonna get a missile ship. Oh, no, they won't. Another store. Might get enough for hacking. I think it's also 80 or something. Emergency, all ships in range, we're under attack. Frequency matches nearby ship. You're moving under pursuer. Take your intervention as a cue to jump away. Yeah, we know the Zoltans are cowards. Nothing new there. Okay. God dang it. Really wish... No, he's gonna kill himself. That'll work. Done. You will not accept surrender because you are dead. Well, there's a problem. I think our shields are going to last very long. If we take the Bardish out. Well, I mean, this weapon isn't the most potent one in the game, but it'll still hurt. So it doesn't help that I'm... Sure. Send an acceptance message, but satellite loads weapons again when you depower yours. It seems to be badly executed distraction. Yeah, especially if my Vulcan is still fully flinging shots at them. You poor idiot. Wonder what we could do with the legal codex. Man's crew here has hunkered down in the abdomen of the long-dead space whale. The only way, presumably, for them to operate their black market trade without detection. They'll inform me that they have a cargo teleporter. Right. The Zoltan, even though this is a Mantis thing. I'll allow it. Want hacking, please. And we could get a clone bay. It's not that I'm gonna get drones or anything. Screw drones and everything they stand for, right? It would solely be just for... let's get drone control. But it starts with a stupid drone. Fine. Look at me buying drone control and stuff. Like I'm some sort of madman. Drone control starts at 1. That's a bit of a slip up on my end. Sure. How much is it to upgrade that? Yeah, it's only 10. Research. Depth analysis of the local system might yield interesting results. Let's take a closer look, shall we? One thing to absorb, yeah, sure. Observe here is a rocky planet currently covered in global dust storms. Imbued with lightning created from friction between dust particles. A sight to behold. The real bio is gone, at least for this run, because the real bio would not create nor play overpowered ships. Also, why are some of my doors open? You're gonna board me, huh? That's cute. I'm gonna let you do that. Well, that went well, didn't it? We basically completely and utterly destroyed you with one fell volley. One shot was all it took to kill you. Reject. How much health? 20. Yeah. Parts are all dead. Wow, full hull. Cool. Probably 15. Global trade sector. Okay. We're not made up of fuel, but considering this is a trade sector, I'm assuming there's going to be more stores. Got some research. For science, quite so. It's covered an incredibly unlikely monobiome planet. It's entirely covered by a huge ocean, almost like in cheap science fiction movies from the past. Life has not yet evolved beyond the unicellular stage, but the local plankton seems to be very successful in producing oxygen so far. You don't need that. I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you learned a series of free shows, probably coming like in or so if you already. See you guys all next episode. Bye, bro.